Hello, welcome back to Outward. So I just was playing around a little bit and I wanted to see if the innkeeper will give you directions to go to the kingdom of the Soroboreans, or the ancient plateau as it's called probably. It actually shows up in your quest log right now, as you can see, Enmenkar, Hallowed Marsh, or Abrasar Desert, or the Antique Plateau. But it looks like the innkeeper
What
doesn't
is
give
it?
you directions.
The customers have been talking.
Yes, I guess they forgot to update the specific dialogue for the innkeeper for that. But anyway, it's very easy to get to the Soroboreans or the Antique Plateau. You just have to speak with the caravaner, which is currently eating a map,
Greetings, friend.
and he'll take you there. Now, it's not so expensive.
Greetings, friend. Yes.
Yes, 200
Farewell,
silver
my friend.
and a few rations.
Farewell, my friend.
Yes. Remember, if you go and finish this part of the quest, you'll actually get free rations, so you should only have the silver. And silver is not so hard to get, as you can see. We're doing quite well for ourselves, but before I leave, I just want to do, well, let's use the alchemy station. Alchemy kit. Why do I keep doing that? I should not do that. Placed here. Oh no, here we go. Oh yeah, you have to put it over a fire. I forgot about that. How do you even make a fire? I guess you just need wood. And for wood you need a tree. Does this one work? Yeah, it works. I guess we can take one more. I think I'll just go to the Antique Plateau and I'll show you how it is over there in case you haven't been there. I haven't been there. I think usually I made my camp over here somewhere. But this will be a little shorter video because I'll not do much. I just want to show off the place a little bit and then I'll probably have to get money to come back over here because we're not done with this area. I still have a lot of work to do in this area. And by work I mean getting a lot more money. So I need a gravel beetle. Okay, I bought a recipe, but I bought the recipe for the health potions because I'll need a lot of them, life potions. Seems like I only need a gravel beetle. Thick oil, and what else did I need? I forgot. Well, to be honest, I don't think we need to take the alchemy kit with us. We still have a lot of stuff to sell in case we need it. Okay, but before we go, I just want to go to the beach during the night and get to the blue sand, because we'll need the blue sand armor. And let's also summon, no, the very weird bunny. Abomination, follow me. I don't think the goblins should respawn over here, so it should be a relatively safe trip. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just play in the Antique Plateau like this a little bit, but from what I remember reading, they say that it's a much harder area than the other ones. And besides, you shouldn't really leave Sierzo before you have the blue armor and also some capable weapons. But I'll just do that for fun. Yeah, they're still waiting over here for, I don't know, a better place to be. I think I got all of the loot from this place. Yeah, I think we got everything. The mushrooms can respawn, of course. Oh, it's looking so weirdly at me. I remember when they introduced the new pets, or maybe you can get them with the DLCs. Oh no, the lantern. How did you do this? So... I forgot how to change the oil from the lantern. Well, let's see if I can remember. I think you just needed oil, or no, I think... 100% I'll not remember how to do it. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things that it's never really explained to you, and if they don't explain it to you, you'll not really remember it, and now I have to figure out. It doesn't matter. Usually I have the lanterns of souls, or other types of lanterns with batteries. Okay, the loading time is still annoying, but we'll get through it. I guess at this point you should just be making the blue sand armor and watching out for the... It's kind of nice over here. Watching out for the merchant, the Soroborian merchant, when he will have the rare crafting components. Oh, I forgot you can also get... No, don't drink the salt water. You can get blue sand also from fishing. Okay, yeah, that will be fun. Yeah, right now you should just be making the blue sand armor and then getting some crafting components so you can get yourself some really nice weapons. And then probably you can leave the area, because if you fight the bandits and the other stuff, you'll not get a lot of things back. Which is one of the things I really didn't like about the game. After you get the blue sand armor, and of course craft a super nice weapon, there's not much... There are not many reasons why you should remain in Cierzo. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, it scared me. It is big tail, big weird tail. Damolite is basically seashell armor. You can also craft that one, but it's a little weaker than the blue sand. Actually, I don't know. We should just check out. We should compare them at some point. And I think they reduced the amount of blue sand available to us. Oh no, I forgot to take the blue sand from the cave. I'm not going all the way over there, it's such a long journey. We need a refreshment as soon as possible. You were fully refreshed. If I remember correctly, in the cave you had the blue sand, but also an enemy that spawned during the night, maybe. I hope my bunny will protect me. And it's kind of obvious that they worked so much on the first area that the other areas look a little bit weird sometimes. What was this called again? Midnight Cave Run? Starfish Cave. I was close. Yeah, I distinctly remember it having blue sand over here or something in the night. Oh wow, the loading times are still very weird. I remember I was here in the other episode. But I might be mistaken. I distinctly... Man... Oh, we have a tiny aquamarine as well. I don't know, I didn't make the AI. I remember just seaweed. There's nothing over here except the seaweed. And of course the little enemy. Nope, nothing for us to see over here. Yes, very interesting adventure. So much sand we got. We have 3. I think that should be enough to craft one part of the armor. But like I said, we'll just be going to the ancient plateau a little bit and relaxing there because I think people will want to see or revisit it if they haven't done it yet. So technically I could cheat a little bit or, you know, exploit the game a little bit now by just going to a very hard location and getting loot from chests. I don't think I'll do it. I think we'll just go to the Soroborean area and then make a little bit of money and come back. I mainly want to explore it, not, you know, harvest it. Also should really make some bandages. Aha! Yeah, kind of it. That's kind of it. Turnip porridge. Well, I guess we could eat something. I forgot to look how you get there. I'll look next time. But for now, I just have one plan in mind: going to the place. Of course, that means if we go there, we can find some better loot to buy or to, you know. I will just have to see. I guess I should really take my alchemy kit with me. Maybe I'll think about it. Also, before we go, we should probably sleep in our bed. Yeah, that's also a good choice. Oh, the mountain. We'll go up the mountain. So yeah, this is kind of like what I think the game is a bit lacking right now. There's no reason for you to visit any of the locations over here, even though you have quite a bit of them. The bandit camps, the other stuff. I mean, you can get loot and stuff, but there are better ways to get it. And because there is no level up system, you don't have a reason to visit basically 80% of the world right now. But we'll visit every location on the map, we'll finish every dungeon, we'll get every item, and probably we'll have to put them in a chest or something. Yeah, so I expect I'll have to play about 100 hours of the definitive edition to do everything in the game like I wanted. Okay, I have to remember to search. Do I have to save Cierzo before I leave? I mean, I will leave and I'll have to come back. Yeah, we have to handle the Vendavel problem because that still will not change, I think. I don't remember if it happened automatically after a number of days or if you had to leave the area and then come back. Oh, that may be bad. Yeah, I don't really remember. I have to think about that for next time. Can I make one? No, I got the other type of beetle. Mine. So yeah, we'll sleep in our bed, we'll go over there and we'll visit the place a little bit, and the next episode will probably, I don't know, feature more of the ancient plateau, and then we'll have to come back and save Cierzo. And if you cannot save it, I think we can maybe use the, you know, the console to restore it. I don't know. I don't know, I lost it the first time because probably the same as 90% of the people, no one knew that you could lose it. The only way to know that you lose Cierzo is to actually join the blue chamber. Well, I think Eliel will warn you. No, Risa will warn you. Yeah, Risa will warn you that you need to go back and kind of save it, but that's even that is a halved measure or something, I don't know. Because she won't really tell you what the problem is or how to solve it. Okay, Bunny, let's go on a big adventure. So yeah, we have the travel rations, we have the blue sand in case we want to sell it, or I don't know, maybe we'll get stuck over there and we'll not have enough money to come back. So yeah, let's just get a quick check-in at the Soroboreans place. Maybe they have nice stuff. I also don't know if they have any secrets. Like I said, I never played the DLCs and I never looked at videos for them either. So let's take a quick peek, which is probably not the way you want to do it.
Remember this. Yes.
Oh, so you can speak with this guy, so he will help you join them. Really? He can do that? Okay, let's do that.
Greetings,
It's
friend.
a bad idea to do it, but I'll still do it.
Yes.
Remember, it's actually very, very bad for you to spend your money early game because you will not have a lot of money and you don't have a lot of good ways to make money. Except for the exploitive stuff like going to higher level areas or not higher level because there's no level. Going to very dangerous areas and collecting the loot and then coming back and selling them to cities. They kind of ruin the economy of the game and the progression because the DLCs don't really require you anything to join them or enter them. So yeah, I don't know. I'll just play the game normally. Probably the best way to play it is normally. If you meta game outward, you'll figure out it's very shallow. I guess that's probably one of the reasons I liked it so much. I never used metagaming, only, well, I look at where the locations for stuff is, but kind of... that was the maximum I did. Okay, before I go into the city and explore it, let's look at the Antique Plateau map. Probably going to be some crazy enemies around here that will eat me or even worse, feed me to the children. Oh, come on, the loading times are still a problem. The craft stuff? Huh. I don't know what this is, so what do we have over here? We have Isolated Windmill, Old Theater Bridge, Cabal of Winds Temple, we have to go there, Vigil Pylon, of course they have a Vigil Pylon as well. That scared me. Wolfgang Mercenary Camp, Kazite, Ancient Graveyard, that sounds like a fun place. Ancient Bunker, that sounds like an even more fun place. Oh wow, you have to enter a huge doorway to get to the city. I guess visually looks very cool. Yeah, let's explore the city for a little bit. I have to do a lot of work off camera, I don't know. I'll see what I can do off camera and then we'll get back on track. But yeah, this is kind of like the best start. I think in about, how much time? In about 1 hour you can get a lot of money, the best armor from the starting area, and also probably one of the best weapons in the starter area if you're lucky with the merchant. So I guess we're over here. Let's go and speak with the merchant.
Ah, good day.
Food.
What do you need?
What is the food you can buy over here? Angel food cake. Helps your discipline. What do you mean? A corrupting but delicious dessert. That sounds bad. Cheesecake. Corruption resistance. Just a lot of meat. Pounding shumer, ocean fricassee. I guess we'll also have to learn all of the cooking recipes. Corruption resistance. Fresh cream. Trollberry jam. Guess you can get corrupted from eating this stuff raw alpha meat. That sounds like something bad. Sugar. She sells sugar and gold dignets. That's fun. Oh, we have to buy so many cooking recipes. I mean, all of them. Ah, he's fine. He's just resting. Yeah, let's just get a quick tour of the of this place. Yeah, I guess it looks very nice. Magic. We don't know how it's done. Hey, can I open your chest? Why there are so many cobwebs over here? Well, this looks like a very nice place with Kazite mercenaries.
Huh.
The death penalty, yeah. I guess they're fighting the Scourge for a much longer time, or I don't know.
Greetings, friend. Damn.
What did you say about Gep? He helped you as well?
Greetings, friend. Damn. Greetings, friend. Damn.
Yeah. Gep is a legend.
Greetings, friend. This worries me.
Maybe Burak in Sergio has a plan. Oh, okay,
customers
so
have
they
been
tell you
talking.
that. Okay, so now they make it a little obvious about the mercenaries' plans, more or less. How do the guards look like? They look totally ridiculous. The disabled golem's free power scroll are broken leaking. Fills you with grave concern. Okay, we have to replace the free power batteries. That's nice. And what a happy sight this is, right? That's not how you make a rope. Yeah, I think the developers shouldn't have crossed that particular line because it kind of ruins the magic of the game, in my opinion. It's the first time I see it, but yeah, I think they shouldn't have done that. It's a little overboard, in my opinion, and kind of needless. And also in poor taste. Like everyone trains in armor. Yes, you just come over here, loot all of the junk piles, and you'll be fine. 5 more.
Hey, listen.
Oh yeah, they're fighting the Scourge for a lot longer.
Put 'em up. I'll train ya.
Prismatic Fury.
Here's the plan.
An enhanced Scourge Beast, okay.
Ah, greetings.
The Dean of Military Affairs. Yeah, the Wolfgang mercenary. What? Okay, let's not think too much about that either. No, I don't like fighting the sword golems. I distinctly remember them killing me a lot of times. They're kind of like the harder enemies of the game. Nice, so there are ancient ruins all over the place and you find artifacts from the robots basically. Probably other stuff as well. So we went over here. I guess we just have to go the other way and we'll kind of see everything. Yeah, I kind of like the feeling of this place with the ruins and stuff, but like I said, some things are just in poor taste. Oh, they also have these things around here. Oh.
Want me to train you?
Master of Motion. Alertness, I don't remember that, so this requires a breakthrough point. I don't think I'll take any of the classes from here. I'll take the classes from the Three Brothers. Yeah, we'll need that metabolic purge as soon as we can get it. Oh. Sure, I like more I like more stamina. Well, that's a very interesting skill to get early on. Yeah. I think the DLC might break the balance of the game overall if you just come here the first time. I know it's supposed to be one of the harder areas, but still, you can come here, take stuff and go to another area. Which is what probably people are doing a lot of the time. I like your armor. Oh, it's the wolf armor that you... Oh, nice. So these guys are wearing the armor. I already like them a lot more. Nice flowers. Secret? No secret. Okay, let's check out the other side of the city and then maybe the center, and then I'll end the video and we'll come back later.
You better have the money.
Do this for me.
Sure, I'll do this for you. He has the brigand. Oh, he has the runic armor, really? The brigand coat is not so bad, but you need the brigand, the runic armor, because it gives you damage bonus to the... we just need to get some of the better weapons as well. Barrier 1. I forgot what barrier does, but it's probably kind of like resisting damage. Wolf plate boots. Chitin, Amolite, Max Leather, yeah, okay. Like I said, I'll play it normally, I'll not cheat, I'll not exploit stuff.
Is there something you need?
Okay, so we can probably get a better lantern or the coil lantern, which is... Oh, we can buy it from here, that's interesting. Also, probably we should buy the bigger backpack, not Prospector. Well, I guess Prospector is the one that is the better option for us now. Let's buy some bandages. Well, I don't have enough money apparently. Yeah, let's sell the fish, it will go bad in our inventory.
Can I help you?
It's just easy to use the caravan, come here, buy the better backpack and go back. Wait, how much are the pistols? Look, the cannon pistol, it's pretty cheap, I guess. I forgot what you need to shoot at. Oh yeah, the bullets. Come on, I think, yeah. It's kind of easy to get so much better weapons and armor.
Is there something you need?
And just by buying them, I don't really mean finding them or other stuff. And you can get the power coils as well. Okay, I have to get 2 power coils so I can get the better backpack. I need to remember that. Before I leave this area, I need to buy 2 batteries.
You better have the money.
You better have something interesting. I guess you can also come over here and just buy the best armor you can afford, or at least, you know, a little bit more. Okay, that's to heal the debuffs.
You better have the money.
Cooking pot. I have to buy that one as well. Okay, I'm enjoying this a lot. Saw something shiny with the corner of my eye. Remember, the chest will reset. Brutal Knuckles. Dark Rich Hat, really? Stamina costs minus 5% purity potion. Well, I guess it will be better than what we are using right now. Come on into the light so I can see you. I guess you have a fancy hat.
Want to buy something?
A sword. Receive enchantments. Okay, that's probably something we want to buy next. Helmet. You have a set of armor. Interesting. So this doesn't reduce your movement speed by a lot, so it's 218 only. 2, 18, 16. So what is mine? Oh, it's a little better, but I guess the price is not really
Want to
worth
buy
it.
something?
The price difference is too much. Yeah, I can see how people will exploit the game more or less. Just get a lot of money, come here, buy the best gear, go back. Victorious or vicious? I guess it was victorious. Evangelion.
Oh!
FPS drop.
Something on your mind. Now, don't tell anyone, but...
But... Wait, what was that statue over here? Ah, yes, I guess they have weird hobbies. Is that for blacksmithing? I hope it's for blacksmithing.
Can I help you?
The baker, okay, he has all of the good food. Antique eel. Strawberry, then grow. Oh, they grow on climbing vines. Pumpkin? Yes, I don't think I want to touch much of the stuff they give you over here. That's another exit. Okay, we just have another section to visit, and then I'll probably have to do a lot of work off camera to see if I can find more hidden loot. The hidden loot is not so hard to find, actually. There should be one more chest if I remember correctly from what the desert has.
Oh, hey there. Don't mind me, just juggling about 4 potential projects right now.
So that's 2 and 3, that's 4 and 2. I think I'll keep this one because it gives me stamina cost minus 5%. And it will still look like a halfway decent samurai. Maybe my bunny will love this. Ah, that's so tall. Oh, and that's it. I think we visit most of the town right now. Enchanting pillar. I guess that would be just vendor trash. The firefly powder. Oh yeah, I cannot remember it. Remember the fireflies? If they stick on you, it will be very hard for you to get rid of them, and enemies would attack you more because you'd be more visible. Yeah, I think we visited most of this. If I go over here, there will be nothing, right? But I guess that's one of the reasons you should visit during the night. If there is something shiny, you'll definitely see it. Okay, so these guys are just patrolling the place. See you next time, bye!